Debbie with Kip's Corner. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. Wow. So, 2 completed projects in 1 week. I got them done. So, this one is Full Circle. Full Circle is a design team project for Tracie Fox Creative, and I've used her Phenology kits. I believe there's several of them. They're originally designed sort of to work with a planner, but I use them in a little bit different way, just to kind of prove or show you that you know, if you see a digital where the images really speak to you and they're gorgeous, you can kind of adapt them to use them any way that works for you. And so that's what I did here. But this is a journal in a box. So on the outside, this is an old cigar box. And I've added a piece here just to cover up some of the writing. But on the back, you can kind of see it still says 25 cigars. Then on the very top here, just this top layer, I've added some rice paper in the background. And a little bit of inking just to kind of age that up a little bit. So you can kind of see. And it's got that rice paper texture to it, so it's nice. And then I did not touch the sides. This was already coated like this, and I just thought it was really pretty, and so I left the sides. And then I went in and added, this is a rusted metal tree. And when you see inside the Phenology circles, it's all about birds and flowers and trees and plant life, you know, and insect life and all of that kind of stuff. They're going the full circle of life. And so the tree is there. This is a butterfly. It's from one of the Tim Holtz packs, I think, where you get several of them in there, and they're kind of a silver color. I painted it with black gesso first, and then I used a couple of different, let's see if that color is coming out, waxes on top, gilding waxes, and I used Bronze Age, gold, and patina. Patina here kind of in the middle. This is a little tag that I got, I think, from Patty Lang at Sacred Mementos, and then some rusted washers behind that. The washers are a circle, so you'll see those throughout. And so this is the outer box for Full Circle. This measures, just the top face is 6 1/4 square. And it's about 2 3/8 deep. All right, just a little latch here that opens, and when you open it up, you can see here in the top, this is an image from, this is one of the pages from Tracie's kit. And I just added a coating of a satin varnish on top, just to seal it in so it has a little bit of sealant to it, but I really didn't do much else to it. I also didn't do much else to the inside of the box. I didn't want, I was going to paint it. I didn't want it to rub. I didn't want to, you know, really do much other than just kind of keep it its natural self. So that's the box. And here's the journal. This journal is a little different than most projects that I create. It's not a traditional journal. It is a concertina, and so it zigzags, and it's all made with panels, with chipboard panels. So there are, I think, 7 chipboard panels used throughout, and they're all connected with fabric. So I just have a tie closing it here on the front. Silk tie, and it's not attached. This is the front cover. Let's see. On top of the chipboard, I painted the edges of the chipboard, and then on top of that is a piece of green Tim Holtz paper. And then I've sanded that a little bit to bring a little bit of that craft color through and get some wear. Then on the very, very base back there, it's a book cover, and it's ripped. And then we have a bird tea card here in the back. This is a Bakelite optometrist lens, so it's not metal. And then underneath that is a bug. There's some little flowers in here that they were white. Those are also from Tim Holtz. And I colored them with alcohol ink and then a little bit of white wax on top. Some rusty washers. This is a half circle of chipboard that has crackle paste on top of it. And then some gold, I think, ink, not ink, wax, gilding wax. Little piece of tree bark here. And of course, the rusted washers throughout. The circle, this green piece in the back, is from Tracie's kit. And then the butterfly is also from Prima Marketing butterfly set. And then this is a piece of fabric tape measure, old. And then a piece of fiber here. This is like a sari silk wrapped with string. So it creates this kind of rope-like look. And I think that's it. Metal corners here on the front piece. And then everything is connected with an old, some old fabric strips. Okay, so you open her up first, and we have right here in front a tuck spot. So this is just a little, the half of one of the circles with a rusted washer there. This is also from the kit, this background page. And then a little tag. This tag is in the kit with a paper, some string behind it, a little button at the top, and then it's just plain on the back, and that can tuck right in there. Next side, these are little bugs with some crackle paint on top of them. You can get that, there you go, you can see that texture. And then behind them, they're on top of a cardboard circle, and then on top of that it's a wood, kind of a wood paper, half circle. And here, you can see it right here. And then this is wire that has just been wrapped in a circle. And then the wire pieces are all attached with just little thread attached to the paper. Some rusty washers. And then the pocket, inside the pocket, we have this little card. And it's got lines on the back that you can write on. And a T card for the plum fruit sawfly. So those just tuck into that pocket there. Little signal on top. This is called a metal signal. And this has been colored with some, it was sort of silverish, and it's been colored with some alcohol ink just to kind of give it that little bit of that grungy kind of look to it. And that just tips right in there. All right, next, this is another pocket. All of these are from the same kit. All of the printouts are from Tracie's kit. Inside this pocket, we've got back here in the back, there's some texture paste back here. Little bug stamp right there. And then this is a little mini journal. So I really do, if I'm making a journal, I really do want there to be writing space in it. And this type of piece is kind of hard to do that. So everything that I made that tucks into the pockets has writing space on it, if that makes sense. And so this is a little mini journal just with some tea-dyed paper, coffee-dyed paper, some old lined paper, and just a mini journal created with pieces from Tracie's kit. And then inside that, this is an owl. And you can tell it was a tip-in. I did not tear anything apart, from an old book, and it was French. So I don't know what that says, but it's obviously says something about the owl. And so those just tuck into that pocket right there. Next panel is a little flip. This is an envelope with a metal dragonfly on top. This is from the kit. And also on the papers, most of the printouts I printed on either a canvas or a linen paper stock. And so it has this texture to it. I don't know if that's going to show up. But the paper is all slightly textured. Then you flip over, and this is a T card of birds. And that flips up. And inside that, there's just another little journal card here. And it's just a card that I had in my stash, but the colors went so nicely. So you could put anything in there, but you could write on that as well. And then over here is another tuck spot here. And inside that, I just have a couple T cards tucked in here. The water wagtail. This is an old T card or cigarette card. I'm not sure which. and another insect ones. This is plea moth and larvae. Those are tucked in there. And then just some background paper. But even on this background paper, there's some lines, so you can write some notes on that. Next, there is this panel I want to show you has a hole cut out of it, a circle. And then inside that circle, I lined it with this, it's this sari silk fabric that is wrapped with thread that gives it this rope look. And so you can see the panel behind it here. And then that's really all that's going on here. On this panel, this is a background paper with a circle added on top. And then just, you know, again, oh, and on the tabs, there's some sewing in some places, some rust in others. Then this piece, which I've got attached with a bulb pin to the sari fiber, this was a clothing tag, and it was a vellum clothing tag. And here, right here in the middle is where the writing was, plus a little bit here on the outside of the circle. So I just created a circle, put a little bit of the crackle paste on it, and this is rub-ons, the little butterfly in the text, and it creates this little, just this fun little tag dangling down. Then you flip here, and you're to technically the back, but this is also another front. And so there's metal corners again here. This is just a piece that's tacked on just for fun. And then this is a magnet here. This is the other side of the book that's on the front, the back. And then when you open that, there's a tuck spot here with a little journal card. There's a butterfly on there, some fibers, and it's blank on the back so that you can write on it. Then a little corner pocket here with another tag. And this tag has ledger paper on the back of it, so you've got those lines that you can write on. And then you flip again. So now you're on the back side. Here's another bug, rusty washer, and then there's a little pocket. This envelope here that forms the pocket is from an envelope from Watchmaker's parts. So there were little tiny parts inside that little tiny envelope, and I've just glued it down with the flap open. Then we have a little strip here with lines to write on. A little paper fastener. These are vintage paper fasteners. You can see they clip on. Love them. I use them a lot in what I do. They are vintage. They're not sold in stores anymore, so you have to kind of hunt and peck for them when you find them. And so it's got lines on both sides. And then another T card here. This is the Song Thrush. And it's, you know, it's seen better days. I don't know what year this is from, but it's old. And those slip right here in this pocket, like that. On this side, there's just a little cluster here with some sewing, a number, an eyelet, and a little bird charm hanging down from that eyelet. And then this is more wire attached again with some threads sewn onto the paper with some textured paste in the background and the little circles. Next, here is the other side of that opening. And on this side, now you can see a different image through the hole. There's a corner tuck here with a little butterfly on top and more lined cards, lined both sides, plus a floral that says cigarettes, so cigarette card tucked up in there. And then on this side, this is what you saw through the hole here. And now it's here. You're seeing the whole thing, and this spins. So you can spin him around to different parts of the cycle. This is a little tuck spot over here, and there's another floral cigarette card tucked in there. Next, we have, this is a flip panel that is connected with this Velcro underneath here that keeps it closed. This is a pocket watch face here. It's a gorgeous pocket watch face. There you go. And the numbers are worn, but it's really a pretty piece. And then this is attached on. These are different parts and pieces from different pages in Tracie's kit. This flips up and this flips down to reveal a pocket here on the inside, little cluster here. And then inside the pocket, this is an eagle from a book that I have. I just thought it was gorgeous. lined paper on the back that I added to create a journal card. And then here is a tag. It's got the lines on it, and then more lined papers on the back. So like I said, I tried to create a lot of, journaling spaces and spots throughout. So this really could be a fun little piece. On this panel, we have another pocket with another one of the lined, sort of like bookmarks. And then on the back is this beautiful floral image. Another cigarette card. This is the ladybug, but it says ladybird. Looks like a ladybug. All right. I guess maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. And then this has got a little metal tag on it that says Just One Life. And this is from the kit again as well. Beautiful papers. And we are back to the beginning. So when you look at this, it's a concertina. So it's all zigzagged with both panels. And like I said, there are 7 panels in total, so that when you start it at the beginning, it opens like a book. But if you're on the back side and you start it, it also opens like a book. So that is Full Circle. Full Circle is a book in a box. And this was a completely different project than what I would normally make, but I had so much fun with this. Just really thinking about each panel and each page and how they work together was just so much fun. And the Phenology digital kit from Tracie is gorgeous. If you haven't seen that, if that doesn't come through in what I just showed you, go to her website and go take a look, or go to her LoveJunkJournals on Etsy and take a look at it. It's just beautiful. When I saw it, I fell in love and knew I had to do something. So really proud of this piece. This is spoken for. As a matter of fact, there are 3 people in line for it. So this is spoken for. It will not make it to my Etsy shop. But I would love to do another one like this in the near future. I'll see if I can, start keeping an eye out for a cool box. Love the square shape as well. So, real quick, the pieces, these are 5.5 inches, sort of square. They're just about 1/16 of an inch, not square, but they're 5.5 inches each panel. And that's it. That is Full Circle. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did enjoy putting her together. Lots of fun, and more like this to come. So thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Your support is always, always greatly appreciated, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.